Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Kinsey. I am a student teacher graduating in just a little over a month, but who's counting? And I have been documenting my whole journey, so if you want to follow along, definitely consider subscribing. I also have an Instagram where I'm a little bit more active and share even more on there. But today, welcome to the vlog. I am going to take you along on my day today. So far the day has not turned out like it was supposed to. It is 8:15 in the morning. My plan was to get a whole bunch of cute clips making my lunch and whatnot, but my morning turned hectic very, very quick. The reason I decided to vlog today is because I was supposed to have a pre-screening interview with one of the counties that I am applying for. And up until this morning at 6:45, I had not heard anything about it. Like, it was almost like it just wasn't happening. Like, nobody was communicating with me. I had called and emailed. Like, I was supposed to find out the time of my interview like way before, and I didn't. So I was very confused. So anyways, I woke up this morning and took a shower and like did all that stuff. And before I could even like think about getting my life together, I got an email all about like the time and the link and everything that I need. And so I was quickly getting everything together to put together a cuter outfit and all that stuff to be ready for an interview. So that was crazy, and that made my morning a little crazy, but figured I would still take you along in the day, especially now that I know I have my interview. So it is at 4 o'clock and my day ends at 3:30 here. So I think I'm just gonna stay at school. My drive back home is 30 minutes, so I think I'm just gonna stay at school, do the interview here, and hope for the best. I have on, oh, you can't see. I have on this cute little dress, I believe from Old Navy, I'm not really sure. And then this, which I've talked about before in other videos, is my Old Navy business jacket. The comfiest, best purchase I've ever made in my whole life is this jacket, so I highly recommend. And then just some booties. So I'm doing morning meeting this week, and then next week I think I'll take over the content. So I will be doing morning meeting, and then I think I'll end up doing science at the end of the day. So I'll kind of start and finish the day and then take over another subject the next week. So that's usually how it goes. But it is 8:15 now, so I need to head in. I will update you when I can. Alright, you guys, it is 11:06. It is lunchtime, so I'm gonna sit down and eat lunch, but I wanted to show you we have been doing some little art projects today. We are putting together an alphabet book with the kids, so we just did all of our little letters. We're just doing A and B today, and then tomorrow with these kids we're doing C and D. But the hardest part about student teaching, in my opinion, is when you can't just do what you want to do. My philosophy is like, let the kids be creative whenever they can. That's not my teacher's philosophy, and so like that bus picture that I showed you, she was not happy with that because it was not just a regular school bus. So either way, we are going to keep on moving, and I need to do some planning for science, but we also have another plan time in the afternoon, so that'll be good. And I need to start to organize the materials that I need for the next alphabets. We're doing E, F, G, and H next week, so I'm gonna start to collect all of those. I don't know if anybody cares, but this is what I'm bringing for lunch. I just have a like salad with like chickpeas and tomatoes and spinach, and like croutons and dressing. I have some grapes and like pickles and chips and an applesauce, like super random, nothing special. I will say my Scout lunchbox, best purchase I've ever made in my whole entire life. It is so big, it actually keeps things cold, which is amazing. Like if you put one ice pack in there, like it actually stays cold, and it's cute. It looks like a composition notebook, and I'm obsessed with it. The teacher I'm with is not my favorite, but one thing that she does is she has a candy bin in her room, and I think that's genius because people just come in here and they take the candy and they like vent to her, and like she's the teacher that they come to. So I want to be that. I want a candy bin or candy jar in my classroom for sure. I have taken that away so far. All right, you guys, so while I have a minute by myself, I wanted to show you what we are doing for these alphabet pages because I posted them on my story a few times and people have asked questions about them and everything. I am currently in kindergarten, and so personally, I would do this project a little bit differently, but as a student teacher, you just do what you are told. So basically, I make copies of all of the letters. Most of them are just blank like this, and the kids will write their name at the top and the word that they are given. So they're always given like a sentence strip, a word, and that is what they're writing. And then they get all of the materials that they need. So the elephant, and then they're doing like French fries, a ghost for G, which we're going to use their footprint in the morning for their G, which I actually really like that, and I approve of this one. And I actually approve of this one too. This is like heart with felt pieces on there. So that's what we'll be doing next week. All right, you guys. Whoa. So I am now outside, as you can tell. I have set myself up. I'll show you. I just like set myself and my portfolio up out here because I have a 30-minute drive home and my meeting is at 4 and we end at 3:30. And then I still had a bunch of stuff to do, so I just kind of got my stuff done. And I have about 10 minutes until my meeting starts, but I figured I would show you a little bit of my portfolio while I wait. I feel like the portfolio is something that there's like a lot of stuff about it, but because everything is so personalized, it's really hard to kind of like get a good template. So I figured I would just kind of tell you what I have in it now. I do think, especially after my interview process, I really want to share with you guys like in depth what I put and kind of how I organized it and the aesthetic I was going for, because I think that's also really important, the way that it looks. So mine is super simple. It's just in like a leather binder with a little title page. And I have 5 sections, and it's literally important documents, certifications and awards, lesson plan examples, classroom management, and miscellaneous. I'm glad to have that done right now, so I have kind of like a little reference, but again, this is not the big meeting for me. This is just the district. So I am applying for this district, and then with that, I will find out the different schools and principals that need places filled, and those are going to be the more serious ones. So let's just do the meeting. All right, you guys, my interview is done. That was like 25 minutes, I think. Super simple. It was a principal of a teacher. What? Can you tell my brain is like fried? It was a principal of a school in the county that I was applying for. And basically she just had like a Google Forms to fill out, and it was just like a bunch of questions that she asked me. They were actually a lot more in-depth than I had anticipated, so luckily I'm like good on my feet. But basically it was questions like, tell me about a lesson that you did, how did you plan for it, How did you encourage engagement and motivation? It talked a lot about diversity and how I'm inclusive to the students and how I use that for my instruction. Talked about professional development, how I handle getting critiques and instruction. I don't remember the rest, but it was things like that. A lot more in depth than I kind of anticipated, but she was kind of writing down everything, so I anticipate that that will be sent out to whoever I end up interviewing with. I don't know, but it went really well. I felt like she liked me, and I felt like it went good, and I felt good about it, so I'm hoping that is a good start to a wonderful thing. So I'm hopefully going to be getting an email from HR and kind of getting those next steps. There's like some videos I have to watch and things like that. But basically, if I am accepted after this interview, guys, if I'm accepted after this interview, I will then get a list of all of these schools that have vacancies that I can apply for. And then I could have a freaking job. You don't even know. I'm so excited. That was a great start to a wonderful journey. I'm so glad you're here with me. Let's celebrate and go to Target. Target's always a great option. All right, that was so much fun. Let me show you. Can you tell I like leather? I have my leather purse and my bag. With this, it's the same brown. It has little handles, but then it also has a longer handle inside. So that way you get the best of both worlds. And then I filled it with some goodies. I got this really cute necklace. It's just some shapes, silver. I really love silver, but I ventured out today and I got the famous gold rainbow-y earrings. I feel like they're so cute. This will be the only gold thing that I own, but I'm obsessed with them and I think it'll be great. And then I also got this little black hair tie thing. I just get so bored when my hair, if I have like a dirty hair day or something and I need my hair to be up in a ponytail or something, it's just so boring. So I figured I would venture out and try that and see if I like it. But I'm obsessed with my new purse. I'm so excited. Let's go home. All right, you guys, I'm just letting the dog out for a little bit. Everything is cleaned up and organized and ready for tomorrow, so I'm winding down. I'm in pajamas, took my makeup off. I feel so much better, so I'm getting ready for bed. That is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will update on my Instagram about my interview today and hopefully hear something back in the next few days. I also would love if you would subscribe because I will be documenting my whole journey getting a teaching job. I am so excited. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I really hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next one. Just keep teaching.